Hello, welcome back to our Linux tutorials. Today we're going to be learning about Nmap and what it can do and some examples of it. So to get started with Nmap, you want to open up a new terminal and you want to type in Nmap. And this is just going to give you a whole bunch of options. We will do a more advanced tutorial later. This is just to give you some examples, but if you want to read through this, it has a lot of good info. But for right now, since this is just a basic tutorial, we're just gonna start off with a basic command. So nmap, and then you want to type in, if you're connected to a network, you want to type in either 192.168.1/24, which will do for like older routers, but some of the newer routers have 10.0.0.1/24. So before we do that, let me take you through what Nmap is. So Nmap is a network scanner and mapper. It tells you which hosts or computers are on the network and are online, and tells you what ports are open. So this is important in penetration testing because it's how you are able to gather information, information gathering. If you saw the penetration testing 101, you know that's the first step. So, and it's also used for Metasploit, which will be in our next tutorial, and how to use that. It will help you find what information you need to exploit the host or computer. So this command will just scan the whole network. So let's just run that. Might take a little bit. Won't take too long though. But yeah, so that's what Nmap basically does. It scans the network, and how it works is it sends packets to each port, and whichever ones come back, that's how Nmap knows that that port is open. And ports are used to run different services. So say you have port 80 open, which is on most routers. It's used for HTTP, which is for your browsers to connect to the internet, and stuff like that. So as you can see, we got some information back. So Nmap scan report for 10.0.0.1. It will tell us, so this is one of our hosts, which is on, which its internal IP is 10.0.0.1, and we can see we have some ports open. So 80, which I told you before, is for HTTP. 443 is for secured HTTP. 5000 UPnP, 8080, 8888. And so this is, let's just take it one step at a time. So this is the port number, which tells you which port is open. The state, which is either open or filtered, and services that it might be running. And we can just look through here. This is our victim right now, 10.0.0.4, and you can see their open ports, and some of these they might not have any ports open and stuff like that. So say you found what victim or what system you want to exploit. So you can just copy their internal IP, and you can do a more in-depth scan with this, or if you already know the internal IP, you can just type nmap and then their local IP. So let's just do that, and let's just wait for this to come back. So as I was saying, ports are just used to run services and stuff like that. Alright, and you can see that it comes back with some of the same info. I was just showing you just to have, in case you already know the internal IP and you just want to see what services are running, and you can see it's just running the same things that showed up here. As you can see, this scan took a lot quicker because it was just scanning one host instead of all the hosts on the network, and stuff like that. So this is basically it for this tutorial. We can go in a more in-depth tutorial later on. I just want to get this out here just to help you guys out for the information gathering. Alright, so thank you very much, and I'll